What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And today it looks like the Journey tour has hit a snag. It looks like a member has tested positive for COVID. We're still dealing with this thing more than 2 years later, and unfortunately it is going to stop this tour. So we'll check out this article, see what dates they may miss, may have to postpone, but also wanted to talk a little bit about this tour because I haven't really focused on this. We've been focusing so much on Bon Jovi and a lot of negativity surrounding, his voice and everything. It is really sad, but we can talk about a band that is touring right now, another band from the 80s and 70s actually, but this band kicks ass even today. Arnell has been absolutely killing it in these shows, and they even have a couple other members who sing and sound amazing, so that helps give him a little bit of rest here throughout the show, where a couple other members like Dean Castronovo on drums, who is amazing, sounds like Steve Perry, and another newer member also takes some of the songs, and it kind of takes a little bit of the weight off, but overall I think they've been doing great. We'll check out some clips, but right now the tour has been postponed because someone in the band got COVID. Journey has, and I'm going to say the word. A lot of channels don't want to say the word. I'm going to say the word, and they can demonetize me. I don't care. I'm going to say the word. Journey has postponed the final tour dates of their Freedom Tour after the band tested positive for COVID. A message to fans, the group promised the shows will be rescheduled at a later date. More information will be provided by the bands shortly. So this affects the performances that were originally going to take place last night in Washington, D.C., tonight Hartford, Connecticut, May 13th in Toronto, and May 16th in Quebec. So Canadian Journey fans are pissed right now. Journey did not reveal which band member has COVID. So here is the post from Journey. The last 4 remaining shows of the tour unfortunately postponed due to a band member getting COVID, and the shows will be rescheduled for a later date. Hold on to your tickets if you were going to go to the show in any of these locations. I was not planning to attend any of these concerts, but if you were, I definitely suggest hang on to those tickets because Journey is having a great tour. There were some concerns earlier before this tour about Arnell's voice, but he seems to be sounding great. Nothing in the, nothing like some of the other bands that we've discussed in some of the other vocal issues. There are also a few bands out there right now, some older artists that I should talk about more that aren't sounding that great. To me, they still are okay. Like Paul McCartney. Look, Paul McCartney is like pushing 80. Okay, so I think it's understandable. His voice is quite weak, but he can still sing, and he really tries, and he can still hit notes. Maybe not every note, but to me, that's still a fantastic show. The Paul McCartney show is, I would love to go to a Paul McCartney show. I cannot afford a Paul McCartney ticket. But there are a few bands out there right now that are, the vocals aren't that great, but right now Journey, obviously it's not Steve Perry. That's the downside to Steve Perry fanatics. But the group kicked off this tour back in February with a rousing performance at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, and the trek was originally scheduled for more than 40 dates, crisscrossing all over North America. Toto has been opening for Journey. I mean, you get to see Toto and Journey, just fantastic. Toto's next scheduled tour is going to be overseas. Journey are going to begin another U.S. trek in July, and that tour right here, they're going to be playing a whole bunch of shows in Las Vegas. They'll head to Las Cruces, New Mexico, Mount Pleasant, and then Canton, Ohio, and then finally in New York. So yeah, and obviously they'll be making up these dates at some point as well. So, and they've been really rocking and rolling. I like the Setlist. Has been fairly stagnant. A lot of bands, that's just how it is. Most bands' set lists don't change much. They put on a big production, and to change it up a lot can mess up some of the planning. So, that's just the way it is a lot. But, for me, I prefer bands that change it up more, like Pearl Jam, which you have no idea what Pearl Jam's going to play when you go to a Pearl Jam show, other than maybe they're probably going to play a few of their hits. You don't know when, though. They're going to play Even Flow. They're going to play Jeremy. They're going to play Alive. But they're also going to play who knows, God knows what, if you go to a Pearl Jam show, and that's a lot of fun, not knowing what the hell you're going to hear. But still, this is a solid set list. They are really killing it. Right? You see Dean Castronovo singing Mother, Father. Newcomer here, Jason Derlatka. He's been singing Girl Can't Help It. From Raised on Radio, so that's cool. They're actually singing a couple Raised on Radio songs during this tour. It's not on this set list here, but they've also been throwing in Suzanne from time to time. Suzanne! Separate Worlds Apart, putting it during the end. They used to always open with that show. Like, they would always open with this. But anyway you want it. Not Not the best closer in my opinion, but hey, it is what it is. But Journey has been killing it. Here's a look at how they've been playing. Sounding pretty damn good. Arnell hitting the notes, and he sounds really good. And like I said, the other couple of members who sing sound awesome as well. Check out some of those clips as well. Dean Casanova always has sound amazing. He has sung before. But, you know, I haven't gone to seeing him on this tour because I just couldn't afford it. I had to pick my concerts carefully. I've seen Journey 5, 6 times. I don't know how many times I've seen. I never saw him with Steve Perry, but I've been watching Journey ever since 2000 live. So I didn't get a chance to go see them this tour, but they sound great. I would recommend it if you're a fan to go check out Journey this tour and look forward to this new album that's coming out. The 2 songs that have come out already have both been really awesome. So unfortunately, whoever has COVID, hopefully they'll feel better quickly and they can get back on the road and make up those dates. But you guys have a fantastic day. Let me know what you think of this story and this band Journey. Are you going to check them out? Are they coming to your neighborhood? Have you already checked them out during this 2022 tour? How are they sounding? Let me know in the chat. And I really appreciate you all. Have a great day. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. We'll see you next time.